guys, welcome to another episode of the I Am RIDDO vlog, documenting us making this cool distillery on the Gold Coast called Grandad Jack's. We're just going to go through, I'm going to go for a walk around the building with Jack so I don't forget anything that we've done since our last episode, because in the last episode we were going around with a bunch of sheeting and going through stuff. We did this the weekend after that video was filmed. We put some bark in here, sealed all that so it's all watertight, put up a bunch of lighting. Sorry. Our big barn door got lifted on last weekend, and this is huge. This is all like, it's going to be the idea is that this will close at night. It'll all get locked in, and then you'll be able to see our shop front through there. Once it's not how it is at the moment, it'll be all blacked out. It'll be quite cool. We had all our lighting and all the fixtures come in and get fitted, so the roof's now on. Just finishing off one side with the clearings out there. Me and the old man made some brackets for these lights that hang over the bar. They got fitted. These lights up here got fitted. One there. I started to build what will be like a daybed kind of situation in the tasting room. So mosaic basically all these offcuts that we had from pieces of wood. Stuck them all down. Then we're gonna put some arms on it. We'll get some like cool cushions and stuff like that. Sanded all so it's nice and easy to sit on. Finish that off. We've got to clean up a bunch of the walls. All our framework that was holding up the bar came off, so now it's just all floating now. It's got a bunch of steel that comes through and down that holds it back, like cantilevers and all. So been doing that. The outside's even more crazy because it's so much here, it's floating. That one goes around that. The plumber should be here next week fitting our cool old sink. I've just been going around making this all sealed, like all like food safe, so it's all painted steel, nothing can get into the water or the brick or anything like that. We put up this little kind of spatial wall, so it separates the barrel room from this side of the bar. Put that together. All our lights have gone in for we're like our Grandad Jack's cutting room / barber shop. Granddad's place will be where all his memorabilia and photos will be. A bunch of photos. A bunch of lights up here. All our bathroom doors got hung today. Our tiles have been done. The lights aren't on, so you might not be able to see very well, so that's all finished now. These are all going to be blacked out as well, so it'll be cool. We started building these, which will have these big glass pieces in here, so you can still see through the distillery all the time. Just makes it so people can't just walk through, and kind of separates it from being like production side to customer side. We painted up this corner, which used to be super gross and full of old epoxy stuff like that. So that's just going to be all tidied up and made into that barbershop spot that I was talking about. I claddered all this up, which is just a shelf behind here. It's just kind of making an area for us for storage. Jack goes behind here if you kind of get a rough idea. It's super dirty at the moment, but our skips should be turning up tomorrow. So. And then what I've been doing the last couple of days, which I've been failing at miserably, but I've been having to play with trying to make these into these. So making like water glasses out of recycled wine bottles that I got from a bunch of friends and businesses around here. And yeah, I've just basically set up this jig here so I can mark it out. So I can kind of place the wine bottle in there. Spin it around, it kind of cuts out this little wheel here, like a small incision through the glass. Then I heat it up, dump it in some cold water, and what happens with the good stuff is that it cracks off like perfectly where I've done it, and what happens with the bad stuff is that it like doesn't work at all. So they're all free, so it's nice and it's not too stressful if they don't want to work out, but it'd be cool to have some more recycled things going into the bar area. So this is kind of something I wanted to try out. Definitely get a few of those made up. And yeah, we're just kind of pushing through and getting the rest of it done. Hopefully by the time the boys are finished the roofing, then they'll start finishing off this bathroom area and get it all painted this weekend. This will get glass through it. Then we'll start cleaning up all this area when the skip comes back, and kind of just get this floor sealed, get the bar area sealed off and tidied up, and then look at, once the boys start doing our shop front, our big swivel shop front next week, then we'll be ready to seal the big concrete floor, and then the building's going to be more or less finished at that point, and then it's just getting in our still, which should be shipped. We finally got a hold of the guys that are looking after our still, and that's due to be shipped on the 23rd of this month, so that's on its way. And yeah, it's just getting all the little bits and pieces. Our steam boiler is going to get fitted the beginning of the second week of May next month, so that'll be fitted in. All our air cons are working now. Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy week actually. I forget how much progress we get every week until someone like Jack comes back who hasn't seen it in a week, or like some of our other friends, they go, wow, like the place has changed so much. And it's good to have a bunch of different people around, because you forget how much work's gone into the place and how quickly it actually has come about. I remember when I spent a day ringing every distillery in Australia, that when I told them kind of when I was roughly looking at getting the building finished and getting up and started, they thought like between 4 and 6 months was way too fast. No one ever does it like that, and it's definitely been a struggle, but we're still in that ballpark of 6 months, you know. But I think our opening date might be maybe in the 7th month, so it's still crazy fast. Everyone's looking at. I've talked to people that are in their 3rd year and still haven't opened a door. So we're very lucky in that respect. So yeah, the community is all getting behind it, and it's really coming together. Something else that happened that I haven't mentioned yet is that my nana and granddad were over here visiting their other grandchildren and myself, obviously, just in the school holidays. So they came in and they sat down with me and went through some of my great-grandfather's old photos that they managed to send over to me. So that was kind of a bit of an emotional part, but also like a very cool thing that we could film and show you guys how much my great-grandfather meant to our whole family, and his kind of different life struggles, and more from one of his daughter's sides, less more than his great-grandson. So yeah, I'll let you guys watch that, and then towards the end of the day you'll see some more clips. After watching her, you'll see some more clips of what else we're doing today, and also at night the whole place lit up, so that'll be exciting. Thanks guys. It'd be cool we want to like grow as much as we can here, so maybe we'll do like a little flower things and use them as like cocktail flowers, and like, the more money we get, the more like maybe we'll get a little piece of land and grow as much stuff as we can that goes into it, so it can be like a full circle.
In 2000 or 2001, and that's the Mackenzie country, and that's where he worked.
Yeah.
And this is where he used to sleep, and these are old rooms out here.
Yeah.
So it's a wee bit different to when he was there, because there would have been more trees and everything, but the old barns and everything that they feed the animals are still there.
Did you go out to the Mackenzie country very often with him? Like when
No, we only travelled through there about twice, I think, and you'd say that's where he worked, or that's where he took sheep, but because he was so short, Dad ended up lots of times just staying back at the food house,
yeah,
because he couldn't jump the big gutter races like other people, you know. And
because that's what got him into barbering and all that. I remember talking to him, and he was too short for the army.
Yeah.
And then he like started cutting the boys' hair, and then like
yeah, that's right. Self-taught. Yeah, was going. Might have told you the story. Was going to Timaru one day, and he said to them, "Does anyone want anything?" And Granddad just said, "Yeah, a pair of good cutting scissors."
Yeah.
So he bought the cutting scissors back for him, and that started his career of hairdressing. But it's beautiful up and round there.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to Grandad Jack's. Haven't spoken to you guys for a while. we've been hectic ever since we took the roof off. You would have seen some video, and we've had rain most days since the roof's off. But we're getting real close today to having it all sealed back up again. All the formwork's come off the bar, it's looking fantastic. We're having a lot of, the build itself has come along like really well. We've had a few hold-ups. We're probably, all in all, we're probably maybe 2.5 weeks behind with little hold-ups with weather and things like that. But all in all, it's come along pretty well. We've got the standard small business challenges. We've got a lot of stuff, a lot of things happening that, we sorted out our steam boiler. We worked out what we needed for that, and got that underway. And then yesterday, the communication breakdown by the absolutely useless sales rep at the boiler company, who couldn't communicate to himself, let alone anyone else, is balls that up. So now we're trying to fix that mistake from their end up with a steam boiler, so we can actually get it to arrive on time. We had a couple of challenges with the still. We couldn't get hold of the still manufacturer in the US for about 3 weeks. So we're getting to the point where we thought they might have gone under or gone out of business. So we had everyone, trying to find them on Facebook, and we were Google Earthing their street and ringing their neighbours and stuff like that. So we're getting worried there for a while that maybe they've taken our money and disappeared. But we've been able to make contact with them again. And they had the owner of the company had some health issues. So they've now said that the still's due to be shipped to Australia on the 25th of this month. So we're really looking forward to getting that here. Budget, all the time, right? Budget and small business and big business always blows out. The challenge in small business when budget blows out is that where do you find the money? Where do you find the cash? We're funding this ourselves. We haven't lent any money from anybody. I hate banks. In fact, I think banks are the biggest robbers on the planet. So, all of our funding's coming from our own business success and what we've been able to achieve over the years. And we're getting pretty tight. We're getting really tight. The upside is we've got a fantastic looking venue, and our still is just next level. So we just got to work out. It's going to be a real tough next 8, 10, 12 weeks. It's going to be tough. I think Luke's feeling the pressure already from a funding point of view, from a financial point of view. There's probably going to be a few things that were on our wish list to finish the place off that we're not going to be able to do just purely due to cash. But we'll get there. That's just business. That's the world we live in. When you play this game of running your own business, especially a startup, which is so cash intensive as what a distillery is, you've got to be brave. You've got to have a real bloody red hot go at it. So we're doing our best. It's going to be tough, there's no doubt about it, but we're a hell of a lot better off than a lot of other small businesses out there. And at the end of the day, we make shit happen. So it's going to be tough, but it's not going to stop us. And if you work hard enough and we produce a good product, cash will start coming in the door, and we'll be able to do those little things that maybe we're not going to be able to finish before opening. But, so I'm thinking, all fingers crossed, everything going well, we should open mid to late July. It'd be nice to be sooner, but I'd rather be push it out a little bit to that mid-July mark. And if we can produce product before that, then that'll be fantastic. So. We want to definitely open by the end of July, but no later. That's our absolute final point. So let's see what happens. But yeah, all in all, it's going really well. But just the normal small business tough stuff, and most of that's going to be cash. So let's see what happens, eh? It's going to happen, and it's just a matter of time. Well, since Luke's had to go to work, you're left with me this afternoon. We're, what are we, the 21st today, Jack?
20th.
20th today. So, wow, this week, come Monday, we thought, gee, we're in trouble here. The weather was coming in, the roof wasn't completely sealed, and then Monday, Tuesday, the builders didn't turn up. They had to go do something else. But now they've pulled it off, and now we're completely sealed up. Our new roof, Jack, pan up, have a bit of a pan. Our new roof is all in, all rocking, all rolling, We don't care if it rains now. Our good old mate Dermot is our Sparky, been our Sparky for our other businesses for many years. He's got all the lighting done, and this place looks amazing at night now. So this week I've built this wall behind us. We've built all this just as a bit of a feature to seal off the edge of the bar into the barrel room, make that a little bit more private. We're still working on tonight the back barrier between the bar area and the production zone. So we'll have that finished tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do, all the toilets have been tiled, and tomorrow we're going to paint all those toilets, get all that sorted out. So all in all, we've had a pretty productive week, and you know, we're looking good. We're looking good now. We're still going to do the shop front. So pan round, Jack. See the shop front. You'll see the shop front in there now is just sort of in place. That's all got to be built in. That'll happen next week. So I'm thinking by the end of next week, we're probably looking like our construction is complete. The weather's not going to hold us up anymore, which is great. And so by the end of next week, construction should be complete. And then really it's only the internal fit out stuff. We've got to seal the floors, we've got to do some internal fit out, and the place should be looking really good for the still that's due to arrive mid next month. So all in all, it's pretty good. We've had a really good week, considering it started off pretty shitty in the way of productivity. But at the end of the week, the productivity's really shot up, and the guys done a great job. So we're really looking forward to it. And the space is, even for us, we've been spending 7 days a week here working since 15th of January. And you know, when you work somewhere for that many hours a day, for that many days a week, you get to the point where you just want to leave. This place has got a really unique feel to it. So I think our granddad's looking out for us. Come on. Cheers, guys.